embarrassed to ask, but can he borrow your leather zipper jacket?
Sure, I've got it for him, you know.
Thank you for the shot. That helped. Our next comedian is back for her third appearance on our show. She's been a finalist in both of her previous times on this stage. She's a CPA and talent development analyst, a UGA graduate, and is now married to what she calls her tax nerd husband. Together they have 2 young sons who I'm sure will grow into young tax nerds as well. She's a phenomenally funny lady. Please give a big hand to Leslie Polakov.
Uptown girl, she been living in an uptown world.
All right. Thank you all for coming out tonight to support junior achievement. My name is Leslie, and I have 2 small boys. Any other mothers of dragons? Boys in the audience tonight? Yeah, so nasty, am I right? Having kids completely recalibrates your scale for nasty. Like before kids, I used to consider stepping in gum like, ew, disgusting. But now the bar is so high, like medical grade Denver marijuana high. Like the bar has moved from gum on my shoe to someone sneezing in my mouth. That's where I'm at. So the other day I walk into the laundry room, step in something wet, look down, pee. Call my 6-year-old over. Alex, did you pee on the laundry room floor? Yes. Why, baby, why? I don't know. And here's the thing, he's being honest. He doesn't know. He doesn't. But something deep within him, that Y chromosome, it causes spontaneous nastiness. It's undeniable. Something in that male frontal lobe just whispers, wipe that booger on the couch. And it isn't just the little boys. Okay, here's a little equation for you analytically minded folks out there. We've got poker night plus 4 grown men plus 6 hours plus 43 light beers equals bone dry hand towel in the bathroom. All right, you know who you are. You know who you are. So I live in Smyrna, very up and coming, great changes. When I first started dating my husband 10 years ago, I'd never been to West Cobb, and I still remember the first time I drove to his house. It was Tidal Pond, liquor store with the bars on the windows that sells individual beers, Tidal Pond, super sketchy nail salon that also seems to be an emergency medical facility. All right, folks, I'm just gonna say this. If you've got 3 different choices to pawn your vehicle in a 2-block radius, you're not somewhere nice. But things have really improved. So in the last 10 years, unfortunately, we still have some gang activity in Smyrna. It's bad. Have you heard about this? Shaking down citizens for money in broad daylight. The group is known as the PTA. These minivan driving mofos do not play. So they sent out this flyer asking for contributions to the annual fund, and they had these different prizes to incentivize giving at each donation level. So at the $5,000 level, you got to have lunch with the school administrators, which seemed like a pretty poor incentive to me because me and my husband meet with my son's administrators all the time for free. Like just last week when my son threatened to roundhouse kick another child in the face. So the joke's on them. So because I live in suburbia and I'm a red-blooded American, I shop at Costco. Anybody else? Yeah, you do. So, and I get there right at 10 a.m. sharp when the doors open, which I believe is a specifically dedicated time for Costco members with ill-behaved children. So when you're shopping there, it's like everything's so big that your purchases seem reasonable, but then when you get home and you put it next to your normal human-sized food, you think, damn, That's a ridiculous amount of canned peaches. But Costco, it puts me in a trance, and I think, yes, I do need an 8-pound wedge of Gouda. Oh, and a 32-pack of washcloths. So whenever I check out, I always feel the need to pretend I'm having a party to the cashier, like, no. All 7 bottles of this pre-made Costco margarita, they're not just for me. No, I'm gonna have a ton of friends over to help me consume this baby pool-sized package of artichoke dip. So one of my coworkers called in sick this week, and I was trying to gauge how she was doing. So I said, well, are you man sick or mom sick? And she wasn't really sure. So I was like, okay, well, let me explain. So if you're man sick, you're gonna accomplish nothing, okay? You're gonna require bed rest and fluids and copious amounts of sympathy, possibly resulting in a request for the community to come together for a candlelight vigil. The man's out of office email message sounds like this. I'll be out of the office indefinitely. Please pray for me and my family, but mainly me. And if I don't make it back from this cold, no flu, no plague, please plant a tree in front of the office building to regularly commemorate my life's work. All right, so mom's sick. You're going to participate in all scheduled calls and meetings. You're going to deliver all projects timely, but you're just going to feel like ass doing it. Right? So the mom's out of office message sounds like this. I'll be out of the office today, but we'll be checking messages, although my responses may be slightly delayed during my most violent vomiting episodes. So a lot of companies are adopting the dress for your day policy. Have you heard about this? This is where you decide how formal or casual to dress based on your daily schedule. This policy is great for people with good judgment. But some people, you gotta wonder, like, what does your day entail? Like, hey, Mindy, are you auditioning for an amateur cabaret later? Patrick, did we cancel this afternoon's financial statement review in favor of some mulching? So I've been having to work late recently, and I refuse to let my husband watch the good Netflix shows without me. Hey, he took a marital vow of fidelity, and that includes avoiding girls in bars named Hannah and watching Netflix original series without me, okay? So he resorts to forensic files, which at first I was cool with, but then I come home late one night, and he's hunched over on the couch in the unlit living room watching forensic files. And I hear him laugh, shake his head, and say these exact words. Rookie mistake, dude. You got to put down a tarp to capture all those hair fibers. What do you think? Should I be concerned? What about the fact that he had a notepad? And why did he ask me to buy a 200-pack of zip ties at Costco? All right, thank you so much. You guys have been really great tonight. I appreciate it.
Town girl, she's been
Leslie
living
Polakov.